This is the summary created from the video. Lecture 33 Demonstration XII. This demo covers key concepts from the last 3 modules related to input-output streams in Java. Java provides diversified input-output mechanisms for handling data from various sources beyond just standard input and output. This includes reading and writing files on disk using byte-stream classes like fileOutputStream and fileInputStream. To write data to a file, we use dataInputStream to read input from sources like the keyboard or network, and then convert it to bytes and write it the target file using fileOutputStream. Even arrays of elements can be stored in this manner. Reading from a file is done using InputStream, where the read method retrieves content one character at a time as an ASCII value. By looping through with the not equals -1 condition, we can read the entire file content as bytes before printing it as characters. We can also check the status of one or more files, such as getting their paths, read-write permissions, modification dates, and sizes by utilizing methods from the java.io or file class and accepting file names as command line input. For character-based file operations like copying content, we use FileReader and FileWriter classes. This allows us to create a duplicate file by reading each character from the input file and writing it to the output file while handling exceptions. Byte-stream classes like fileInputStream and fileOutputStream are preferred for copying files across heterogeneous systems or transferring data between platforms. This is done by reading, storing, and writing individual bytes instead of characters. To optimize large data transfers like image downloads, we can use buffered streams like BufferedOutputStream and BufferedInputStream, which buffer data before writing it to the target file or network, or reading it from the source. Java's SequenceInputStream class allows us to combine multiple files into a single stream for sequential reading. It accepts fileInputStream objects and merges their content, which we can then store in a third file using a BufferedInputStream. For advanced file operations, Java provides the randomaccessFile class, enabling reading and writing data at any position within the file by moving the file pointer using methods like seek. This is in contrast to sequential access. In summary, Java's extensive input-output capabilities allow efficient file handling, from basic operations like copying and merging to advanced functionality such as buffering streams, combining files, and random access enabling seamless data storage and manipulation, beyond just keyboard and display. Please stay tuned for more summary videos.